What up, music world, music kids out there? I am back for another review and it pertaining to the new show on BET that just aired last night, Games People Played, and it is based off of a novel which I didn't know. One of the executive producers, she's an author and she does something else, but this is based off of her novel, Games Divas Play. And she basically said she took inspiration from that book and came up with the concept of doing this show, Games People Played. And it was based off of women's stories in real life that is in the industry, that's dealt with infidelity, are not sure of, they kind of lose themselves in that kind of environment, and just trying to find out who they are and friendships and things of that nature. So it's kind of based around that. And those three characters with the show is Lauren London, who plays Vanessa King, and then you have Karen. I can't pronounce her last name, but she plays her best friend Nia, who is like this messy blogger. And then you have Parker, and I can't think of her last name, but we know her from My Wife and Kids. She plays Layla. So in the beginning, like I said, they already showed like them being investigated, being held for questioning and things of that nature, because when it finally gets back to the beginning, it shows him, like they're walking into like the conference, and what was said that when he got questioned, they were saying was this trade because of his infidelity affair with this Glenda chick. Like, I don't, either it was said and I didn't catch it, or they didn't mention who this girl is that he had an affair with. So but anyway, so at the conference, he was questioning about his cheating. So that kind of fell into why when they was coming in with Shanice, I didn't catch her character's name, but when they was coming in there, she said it'll help if you held hands. So basically fronting for the cameras and knowing that they got a bunch of mess going on before he was traded to this now current team. So basically what I'm getting is that, of course, he's a cheater. Like, what basketball player ain't? But anyway, so that's what I'm assuming why he was traded. That girl must have been the daughter of somebody, one of the owners of the team, or maybe the wife of the owner of the team, or something to that extent. But so they try to make that the reason why. So we already know he a cheater. And then that's when Vanessa's character is introduced. I believe she's a basketball wife on there. And then it rolls into, we get a sense of, and then, of course, people was bringing up ATL and stuff like that, because you have Jackie Long and Lauren London. If you watched ATL, of course, we done seen that a million times, especially running on BET. You knew that they had like a fickle relationship there, and didn't really, I think they kind of got okay along towards the end of that movie, but it kind of plays in, I don't know, and I don't even know if they purposely made their characters like that, because Lauren London did mention later on in the show that, she's supposed to be this in law school, becoming this lawyer, and that and things of that nature. And I think she mentioned that on ATL when she was going to Spelman. So I don't know if they purposely kind of took their characters from that and put it in here, or that's just how their relationship is, because she knows that Kareem is not a good dude, and messy and in trouble and gambling and stuff like that. But so again, they already got into what led up to there, and then they rewinded it back and gave us an idea of who these characters are. So, like I mentioned, so Kareem came along, Jackie Long's character, coming into town. And obviously we already see tension that him and Vanessa don't like each other. So we know that his character is questionable already. Like we see that he's kind of this dude, and in the description it said something like that he's not, he didn't get a shot at basketball, so I think that's what got him back into gambling, his gambling ways, and he got into some trouble. But now he's back in town and basically being Marcus's cleanup guy for his BS that he be doing on the side, his cheating that he be doing on the side. But anyway, so we figure his character out and what we know now, and we see that there's tension between him and Vanessa. And then it goes on to, you know, Nia, she's with this guy who's like this nerdy tech genius. He kind of, I think she does like him. I don't know, but I think she does like him. And again, he's playing this tech nerdy guy that got these gadgets, but kind of helped her with her career as a gossip blogger. And, you know, their relationship is kind of questionable because I don't know. Again, I don't know if she really likes him or she's using him because of his tech, you know, what he can provide as far as her career goes. But so anyway, so he's that Nia's relationship, and then it goes into her meeting up with where she works. And it's a little snooty girl. We already have employees, like coworkers, like it's that thing, because they done been there longer than you, done trained you. They done got comfortable and think that they can't be replaced. And that girl found out real quick that she was about to be replaced, because then Sean Robertson, I didn't catch her name, but she plays like this big boss out of LA that runs this like publishing, like media gossip company. And basically they're Skyping with her and basically lets her know that she has a job. And yeah, so that happens. And I forgot Kendall. We know him from his IG videos. He plays MJ Jackson, Nia's assistant. And his character is, of course, he's very comical on here. I wonder if they're going to give him a little bit more. We're going to get a little bit more about his character, because right now they seem like good friends. But he's the reason why she had that good chance to get that preacher caught up when they go into. I know I'm jumping everywhere, but yeah. So with Nia's character, so, and then MJ Kendall's character, he gets her in a club by sleeping with a guy that's the owner of it. And they go to that club, and it's this dungeon, freaky deaky orgy kind of stuff going on. And they can't find the preacher, and you know, she gets her evidence through this little gadget that her boyfriend made. And I'm going to find out his name because I don't like people leaving people's names out of stuff. But, yeah, so she uses that gadget her boyfriend hooked up for her. And, you know, the news gets out there and the Reverend gets all upset and mad. But, yeah, so that happens. And so now we know about their character. And then Parker, Layla's character comes into play. She's getting her shit turned off, girl. I don't know what kind of life she living right now, struggle life. But her shit gets cut off. And then we see her going into this casting, what it looked like a casting audition. And she's in disguise, I guess, because she's been there so many times, or she don't want. I think I know. Now I get it. I think she was doing that because she had auditioned so many times for a certain thing that she has a fake ID. Because I think the reception was kind of looking like, girl, this ain't you. But so anyway, so yeah, she was going on audition, and here comes Steve Harvey's daughter playing herself. Well, I don't know if that's her personality, but she came in is herself, and but her character's kind of like snooty and yes, girl, y'all trying to be in my place, but she rolls in with her snooty attitude, and so basically, Layla doesn't get her audition thing, but while she was there, a girl, this lady came out of nowhere, basically putting her up on game, saying that she got connects because they use her. She's like a recruiter that recruits girls, but it seemed like she has connections, but it's like she's messy, and what she does is like some like dirty stuff. So, anyways, Layla contacts her, and she basically putting her up on game like, look, you're going to have to do a little bit more than just showing up for auditions trying to be this sweet, innocent, struggling actress. You're going to have to do what you need to do to get to where you trying to be. So that's when the whole thing comes in about Layla sleeping with Marcus, sleeping her way up basically into the industry. And so she starts posting pictures of his body part and stuff like that, different parts of his body on IG. And this is what made me laugh and other people I saw tweeting when Lauren ran to the shower and was like peeping. I'm like, girl, you don't know what your man's ass look like. Like, come on. But I just thought that was hilarious. So, of course, she ain't stupid. She knows he's been a cheater since before he got that new, got traded to this team that he's at now. He's been cheating. So, she's checking. You know how us women do. We do our little research and stuff like that. And she's clocking T already. Been clocking it since he started his bullshit cheating. And, yeah, so anyway, she's following this girl who played by Layla and seeing the bullshit that she's doing, and she's figuring out that that's her man that she's sleeping with. And so basically, Kendall gets the message as well and tells Nia, like, hey, like, this is some tea. We know this is we know this is him because, he's checking his back out and everything when he came to their house. And, Nia knew. She knew. So that's kind of what the storyline is about, too. Like, you got these friends in this storyline, and you don't know. It's like nobody trusts nobody, but everybody's trying to... you want to be friends. You want to hold on to that friendship, but it's like you don't trust each other for real, and you just trying to do what you need to do to have your success. So that's Nia's character. She's kind of juggling, and she seems like she's this like natural, beautiful, melanated, like beautiful girl who's, she wants to do the right thing, but she's also good at her job. But it's like, do I want to jeopardize my friendship? And because I know your man, I know this is him, and I want to out this story, but here goes it's jeopardizing our friendship. So it plays into that too, because again, it's supposed to be about these three women, which I'm assuming is Lauren London and, Karen and Parker. Like, it's about their three stories, but, the people that's surrounded by them, how they come into play. Because again, Kareem, and then I want to just throughout the whole thing, like how stupid Marcus was playing. Like every time, like when Vanessa was like, so this girl, after she got attacked by Kareem's dumbass partner in crime, because he's dumb, but so Kareem, she's coming at Marcus, and saying, this girl that, she posting is ball player and stuff. Oh, what's that, Chinese wrestler? Like, boy, she know that she knows that you playing on her. But he tried to play stupid, and she got smart and scratched his ass up, and that was her basically. She needs confirmation. She knows, but it's like, I need to be slapped in my face to confirm that I know that he's cheating on my ass. So, that picture gets posted, and, it's out now that Marcus is like, damn, like my wife done scratched me up on purpose. Now I'm caught up, and this and that and the third. So it starts leading into the whole situation with Lauren. So we don't know because we know the girl that's missing is the chick that Marcus was having an affair with, like he was cheating on his wife with. But we don't know if it was Lauren that did the shit, because again, when it gets closer to the end of the show, and they went back to how it led up to them being interrogated, she was beating his ass and the girl, Glenda, or whatever her name is, and she was dialing 911. That's how they received that, and the police came for their asses. So we don't know from her whooping her ass, and they done did, her and Marcus done did something with the body, or if that was Corrine that helped them out do something with the body. But we don't know. So it's like, we don't know if it was done by Marcus and Vanessa, or if it was Corrine that helped them get rid of. We don't know. But I don't know. It's just so much that happened, and everybody's talking about that too. And there was a few people just already complaining, and this is whack, and this and the third. We all know BT in struggle mode right now. And I think this show is kind of getting, because, I'm hearing ATL, I'm hearing this is something like the game, and that, and the third. But I'm like, I think they just trying seeing what works. And I don't know. Like I said, I like it. So far, so good. This is the first episode. So I think people just need to give it a chance. Like, damn, we barely got, they done took all the good quality shows away a long time ago. And now it's like these reality shows. So at least they're trying this to see how it proceeds to go. But yeah, again, we'll just tune in to next week and see what happens. But there's so much was going on, and I think they just wanted us to get an idea of who we think these characters are, and then it'll just progress from there. But yeah, so much went on. I probably done forgot some stuff and people and things of that nature. But yeah, it's just a lot that just happened. But comment below. I want to hear from you guys. Hear your take on this show. And yeah, like, subscribe. And again, if I missed something, drop it in the comments. Let me know. And yeah, see y'all some other time.